Here are some of the most iconic Kardashian-Jenner Halloween costumes of all time. First, we have Kim Kardashian as Wonder Woman back at her LA Halloween party in 2008. It's simple, but 2008 was a much simpler time and she did what needed to be done. And of course, Kris Jenner wore the same exact costume but in 2022. These were probably her and Kim's low-lift costume years, so I get it. Kendall Jenner as Karl Lagerfeld back in 2015. Of course she put a model spin on it, but the funniest part to me is that she had one of her friends dress as Lagerfeld's cat with what looks like a leash. If we're gonna talk about iconic, we have to talk about when Kim dressed as herself from the 2013 Met Gala in the floral Givenchy dress back in 2015. And on the same topic of the Met Gala, when Kim dressed as Anna Wintour for Halloween in 2014, which is so funny considering that video where everyone thinks Anna Wintour ignored her at a fashion show is going viral, we can't not include Kylie Jenner dressed as Christina Aguilera from the Dirty music video in 2016. We love a good music reference, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Halloween of 2017, we saw Kourtney Kardashian dress as Michael Jackson and Kim dress as Madonna. Back when they maybe liked each other? Listen, think what you want. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Khloe Kardashian and True Thompson dressed as Cruella de Vil and one of her Dalmatians back in 2018 is the most adorable thing ever. Basic, yes, but also so cute. Another music reference, Kourtney dressed as Ariana Grande in 2018, giving us Thank You Next. Very break up with your girlfriend, I'm bored. We just needed a SpongeBob costume and she would have been ahead of her time. In 2020, Khloe, Tristan, and True rocked Cleopatra and Mark Anthony in all metallic. I love the attention to detail here, from the armor to the headpiece to all the accessories. Leave it to Kris Jenner to not only be the momager, but also the queen of Halloween. In 2020, she dressed as Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I absolutely love her for it. But I'm not sure why she chose to pose driving a truck. What is spooky season without some Balenciaga? In 2020, Kim wore this Balenciaga-clad bondage babe costume going completely incognito. I'm just gonna say, RuPaul did it first. I love this one, Kendall Jenner as a fembot from Austin Powers back in 2018. And get you a girl who can do both, because Kendall leaned into the humor of her not being able to cut a cucumber properly and dressed as a cucumber holding a knife for Halloween of 2022. Kourtney and Travis Barker had some great couples costumes, starting with Chucky and The Bride of Chucky in 2022. They also did Frankenstein and The Bride of Frankenstein that year, which is interesting because Kylie also dressed as The Bride of Frankenstein in 2022.
I got married in Italy. Am I saying you copied me by getting married in Italy?
How could we forget Kim Kardashian as Mystique from X-Men in 2022? We can't forget it, and neither will the attendees of Tracee Ellis Ross's Halloween party that year, since Kim showed up in this full costume to a non-costume party. And lastly, my favorite Kardashian-Jenner costume of all time was in 2018 when Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie dressed as Victoria's Secret angels.